Hi, so in this video I'm going to be talking about my test results, what they mean and what the plan is now moving forward in terms of treatment at Breakspear. So the main thing that came from the tests was that after 4 long years I have finally been diagnosed with Lyme disease. Now, I wasn't shocked when I saw this result. I really wasn't. I had a tick bite when I was 16. Up until that point, I'd been a really healthy child. I was never ill that often. I didn't have that much time off school. But then after that, literally everything changed. I was ill all the time with coughs, with colds, with flu, with tonsillitis, sinusitis. I had so many just what seemed to be, run-of-the-mill infections, viruses, but obviously it wasn't run-of-the-mill, it was Lyme disease. As well as the Lyme disease, I also have a co-infection called Bartonella, which also comes from ticks. It's a very common co-infection to have. I also have 2 chronic viral infections and 2 fungal infections in my gut. All this obviously has caused a massive strain on my body. It stopped my thyroid and my pancreas from working, which explains why I can't digest food properly or get out of bed because I'm so tired. It's also caused severe oxidative stress on my body. There's very, very little oxygen going into my cells, so they can't produce any energy. I was going to say I think that's it, but that's plenty to be getting on with. I actually got these test results about a month ago, and although initially my reaction was really, really ecstatic because they had finally found something wrong that could be quantified with a test, my second reaction was one of just being completely overwhelmed because as I started to look through all the results, it seemed to me that everything was wrong. It felt like a giant ball of string or a giant string of Christmas lights, all tangled together, and you have to try and sort them out and you can't find an end to start with. But once I'd had a follow-up appointment with Dr. Mohammed, I felt a lot better. He helped me understand a lot of what was going on and prioritise things. And then he put together a treatment plan, which he emailed to me. It was a huge amount of tablets and treatments. It was crazy. Then I had an appointment with the nutritionist at Breakspear, and she was really great. She sort of amalgamated the treatment plan into a very clear kind of chart that shows me what to take and when. So the next step is treatment. I'm going to be taking doxycycline, which is an antibiotic. I'm going to be taking artesunate, which is an anti-malaria drug, and I'm going to be taking nystatin, which is an antifungal, as well as a vast number of nutritional supplements. I am not going to read you out everything because we would probably be here until next week, but it is a huge array. If you are interested, then I am happy to talk about it, but I don't want to bore you with everything. Now, where does this leave me with my ME diagnosis? Well, that's something that I've been puzzling over since I found out all this stuff, really. The long and the short of it is, I don't know, and neither does anyone else. It doesn't necessarily mean that I don't have ME, but with treatment for the other stuff, the ME will improve. So I am going to continue saying that I do have ME, but in more of a background way, if that makes sense. It's not going to be at the forefront of my mind or the forefront of the conversations I have with people when I tell them what's wrong with me. It's just going to take a backseat for a while. In terms of prognosis, again, the answer is I don't know. Because I've had Lyme disease for so long, I've had it for 6 years, it's now become chronic, which means it's extremely hard to cure forever. Hopefully, with a lot of antibiotics, with a good diet, with a lot of antioxidant supplements and other things, I will get better. A lot better, I hope. But in terms of it leaving my system completely, we're probably talking about remission instead of a cure. I've always held on to the hope that one day I will be completely better and I won't even have to think about this time in my life anymore. But I know that's probably not a realistic prospect. I'm not really thinking about that. I'm just gonna focus on treatment, focus on doing as much as I can to help my body heal and fight the Lyme bacteria and hope for the best, really. I mean, that's all you can do. I'm so excited just to get started because I feel like I've been doing nothing for ages. I really want to take action, to do something. I'm going to keep trying to do a video diary throughout my treatment because I think it will be really good for me to look back on. And may even help other people going through the same thing. I don't know how often I'll be able to upload because obviously this treatment is going to be extremely hard on my body, and I'm expecting to have a lot of side effects from the medications that I'm going to take, but I'll try my best. So please be patient with me. If anyone has any questions about anything that I've said, please leave me a comment. I will be happy to answer them, and thank you for being so supportive. I will see you soon. Bye.